Let's have a chit chat, shall we? Well, let's go deep down to this Indonesian election. Well, before I already, posted my videos on Instagram. Check it out, my Instagram in at Adam Faharzal, and also in my YouTube Shorts. You can check it out also, but this is exclusively just for the YouTube channel. Yeah, so I'm going to talk deep about the election. Well, as you may know, before that, maybe you can click on subscribe button. That will help me so much, so I can talk more and more and more and more. So, okay, let's get back to the video where I will talk about the election. So, my fellow Indonesian, in Valentine's Day, which is probably days from now, we are going to elect the president of the Indonesia, Republic of Indonesia. What a republic! We have three candidates, as you may know. Number one, Anies Baswedan and Muhaimin Iskandar. Number two, we have Prabowo Subianto and Gibran Rakabuming Raka. The third one is our Ganjar Prabowo and Mahfud MD, or MD, if you prefer that. But the thing is, I'm confused. Like most of you guys must be confused, right? I mean, well, if you like me, I really dig the options that available. I need to know them. Well, most of them we already know, but we have to really check the background. Let's start with number one candidate. Number one, Anies Muhaimin. Well, they seem promising, but the thing is, they really loud about change. Ironically, they're running with their backup. I mean, not backup. As you may know, the political parties that do collaboration with Anies and Muhaimin are National Democrat, PKB, and also PKS. Yeah, you guys outside Indonesia must be wondering our system. Well, the system is like you have that threshold 20%, and then, well, Indonesia is multi-party country, not like in the US, just have Democrat and Republic. Well, we have range of varieties, and also that presidential threshold requires you to have at least 20% of your national voice for the parliament. 20% is big number, so most of the parties will collaborate, do a coalition. And then we have that three party for Anies, PKB, Nasdem, and PKS, which is only PKS that the party of opposition of our running regime. The other two, Nasdem and PKB, they have their minister in the cabinet. So what's the change of it? Well, objectively speaking, this is quite dubious because, well, anything can happen in politics, but if you are sounding change, get your ministers out from the cabinet. As simple as that. And you prove your point. Well, as for number two, we all also know, well, if you guys didn't know, that Prabowo is already running in this kind of process of election. Like, this is the third time he's running for president. Actually, it's fourth time if you count the 2009 election, which he ran as a vice president with Megawati, which they lose. And isn't a big question mark right there, where, I don't know, well, 1 point for ambition, but -2 point for what you're looking for. Just give up, man. I mean, and also the vice president, the running vice president, Gibran Rakabuming Raka, is the biological son of the current president of Indonesia, which is Joko Widodo. Well, if we talk about the laws or anything related to that, well, Gibran didn't or doesn't break any laws. But if we talk about ethical, well, that's not really ethical. Not because he is the son, the biological son of Joko Widodo, not that. Everybody has rights, everyone. But to make your way up with changing the rules in the Court of Constitution, and you change the constitutional law with that, that's the problem. That's a really big problem. Well, this is the question not to be answered by Gibran. This is the question for his dad. Well, as you can hear, I'm living in, a compound where I live with other humans, so you can hear the motorcycles. By the way, well, that's really inappropriate, that's a big problem. And besides, Prabowo also had a problem with human rights, society, and well, you can give an argument for that, but still, the running vice president, no, not man. And the third one, oh my God, I don't know what to say about Ganjar and Mahfud. Their current party is, the biggest party in Indonesia, and also the winner of previous elections in 2014 and 2019 consecutively. Two-time winner. And now they're running the parliament. And that's also where Jokowi belongs. The same party, which is PDIP, yeah. So Ganjar and Jokowi is in the same party. Isn't that confusing for you guys? That, like I said, Ganjar is in the middle, but for the policy that he had offered to us, seems kind of like, well, I'm not buying that. I know Mr. Mahfud is a professor, he's a very intellectual person, but still, for this Ganjar man, he also had his own problem, including in Central Java, in Wadas, he has problem, not solved yet. So what do you guys think? Are you gonna still vote for someone? Well, that's your rights. But are you gonna be the silent one? I don't know. You decide. So let's wrap it up.